Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu radiates an aura of warmth, joy and happiness, and being at peace with oneself with her permanent disarming smile. This you are sure to be greeted with when she encounters you, no matter your status in society. Aisha Achimugu is a very genuine person who loves unconditionally and always wanting to unleash the spirit of human kindness that readily flows in her on humanity. For Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu, the act of philanthropy and kind disposition towards humanity, which began like a passion for her decades ago, can now be described as an obsession. No wonder activities that hallmark the celebration of our 40th birthday anniversary recently began with visits to homes of the less privileged in the far-flung areas of Abuja, like Gwagwalada on the outskirts of the city. Here, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu doled out money and other materials with which those category of people can start up businesses of their own and become useful members of the society.
The message I'm passing across, if so, we say help the needy. You don't have to be in my level of life, because for me, I don't think it's about riches, it's the mind thing. You can have a little and want to share with people. So what I'm trying to do is encourage people. You see, the reason why I said what we're doing in the foundation is meeting them at their various destinations, so that you can appreciate yourself and appreciate Allah where you are. We go down and know that, because we're special, that's why we're singled out to be living in the cities and in the houses we live in. So my friends that share my dreams and my passion, came along with me, and we achieved this mission. I have no words to say to them. Just appreciate them and thank God to bless them for me too.
For deciding to positively affect the lives of others with her own God-given resources, Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu will certainly be further divinely blessed in many more ways that she can possibly imagine herself. And that's why today, at 40 years of age, Aisha Achimugu has almost fulfilled all the desires anyone can aim to genuinely and legitimately aspire to possess in terms of fortune. This she has crowned with a successful home front, with a highly supportive husband and children who serve as constant source of happiness and inspiration to her to break more grounds and further expand her coast. Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu, who is a product of the Federal Government Girls Science School, Kuje, Abuja, and the University of Jos, where she obtained a BSc degree in accountancy in 1998, also holds an honorary doctorate degree bestowed on her by the Commonwealth University, Belize. She is married to engineer Suleiman Akao Achimugu, simply unstoppable and unassailable in her achievements that cover virtually all areas of human endeavor. Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu is the Managing Director and Chief Executive of the Fela Concept Limited, with expertise in civil, structural, mechanical, chemical, and transportation engineering. The company has over the years diversified into consultancy, maritime and environment waste management, with clientele drawn from both the public and private sectors. Today, Fela Concept Limited is a key player in the global engineering and maritime sectors, serving on the boards of many organizations like Artex Engineering Oil and Gas Services Limited, Ardol Limited, Ocean Gate Oil and Gas Limited, and Wishwich Concept Limited. Ambassador Dr. Aisha Achimugu is presently at the forefront of successfully developing a deep-sea port in the south of Nigeria. A recipient of the Youth Ambassador for Peace Award, an African Achievers Award, as one of the fastest emerging entrepreneurs of our time, Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu is an epitome of hard work and an exemplar of the true and worthy virtues of the never say die and indomitable Nigerian spirit, which has propelled her to rise above all the challenges that have attempted unsuccessfully to truncate her overall success story. Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu is very loyal to her friends from different strata of life with whom she had been associated for decades from her primary, secondary to tertiary school level. And they all stood very solidly behind her, as was demonstrated during her 40th birthday anniversary dinner which took place at the prestigious This Day Dome, Abuja. Turning out in their most gorgeous garbs, looking radiant and resplendent, and making very bold fashion statements in their designer outfits. There's no doubt at all that Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu's friends that cut across the different age brackets between 14 to 60 and above, led by the wife of the Taraba State Governor, Mrs. Damba Basuntai, was a very long-standing friend of hers, and the likes of Mrs. Martha Najomo. They were all very happy to join other well-wishers across and beyond Nigeria to celebrate a worthy woman of substance and a pride to her friends. The very enticing ambience of Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu's bespoke 40th birthday anniversary party, which will remain the talking point in the media and other circles for all the groundbreaking reasons for a long time to come, was like a magnet that drew the high and the mighty and the high-caliber guests, decked out in either traditional or Western attires from the different spheres of our social, economic, and political environment. The roll call of dignitaries included Governor Godswill Akpabio of Akwa Ibom State, who was supported by a huge retinue of high-flying top functionaries of the state government. The wife of Nigeria's Vice President, Hajia Amina Namadi Sambo, was ably represented. Members of Nigeria's National Assembly also graced the occasion in their legion. Dr. Mrs. Marion Amadou Alice also graced the occasion with the Co-Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Commission, Mr. Osita Chidoka, and wife. The woman who single-handedly turned around Nigeria's aviation industry in under 3 years, Princess Stella Adaize Odua, was there looking her pretty self. The hallmark of the event was fun and merrymaking and a very huge dose of entertainment that brought together on one stage frontline international artists from Nigeria, Dubai, and South Africa. And the audience was simply the best for it as they enjoyed a non-stop, unforgettable entertainment experience. Nigerian-born international music icon Aisha, whose style of music remains unique and special to her, very much sought after outside our shows, was simply in her elements as she dished out a medley of her frontline favorite tunes. Mr. Voice, whose lyrical power is unmatched in these parts, Two-Face Idibia, was his vintage self. The popular outfit from South Africa, whose music has taken over Nigeria, dazzled the audience with explosive stagecraft. In the different testimonies about the celebrant, she is described in very glowing terms as a trustworthy, kind-hearted, enterprising, and God-fearing person, steadily on her way to recording more successes in life.
Aisha is a very highly decentralized Nigerian. And I'm also saying that you are very trustworthy and that you are a good friend to your friends. And you are a very delightful and beautiful lady. Your charity work has provoked God, and God will pour a lot of blessings upon you at 40 and beyond person.
What I discovered about her is her heart. Aisha has a heart of gold. She has a heart for the less privileged, a voice for the voiceless, hope for the hopeless. And I think that's where I draw my relationship from her. Aisha, on this very special day, I just want to let you know that we really love you.
We're not here today to celebrate Aisha's parents. We're not here today to celebrate Aisha's siblings. We're not here to celebrate Aisha as a government official. We are here to celebrate an individual who through years of hard work, who through the indefatigable Nigerian spirit.
A very big happy birthday to my best friend. She's an amazing, awesome, loving, and wonderful woman. I wish her long life, good health, lots of love.
Aisha is achieved at this stage. Not many women today and forth will achieve what you achieve. You are an achiever. I'm so proud of you. And I'll say to you, more peace to your elders. I love you, Lord love you, and Lord cherish you. Happy birthday.
Aisha is a mother, a very distinguished Nigerian that all Nigerian women are proud of, and Her Excellency recognizes this and wishes you all the best now and in the future.
The birthday girl who changed into a string of very eye-catching designer wares that sat very well on her, in company of her children, friends, and family members, cut her 40th birthday anniversary cake amidst pomp and fanfare.
Nobody wanna see you rising, and when they do, they don't even like it. They just wanna see you deep in crisis. Drive us off, you don't need a license. Holler her, she can even ride it. Go ahead, move your feet just like this. Then he showed me the latest. We walk over them haters. But what you do, man, you're so dope, so dope, so dope.
Memories will indeed be made of the 40th birthday anniversary celebration of Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Aisha Achimugu, a woman with a heart of gold. Congratulations.